the technical difficulties. We're talking about Survivor Samoa. I have one more that I think deserves consideration. Russell Swan. What do you think of Russell Swan?
I think deserves consideration. I would agree. I don't know. That's a tough one.
I think when you add Philippines to it, I think he should be on. Just the whole downfall of Matt Singh and his downfall there was just so great. And he was very impactful with his medevac in Samoa as well. I mean, he was one of the few that got quite a bit of airtime on Galoo at the beginning of the season. So I think he should be on here.
That's a good point. I would agree with that.
All right. Anyone else from Samoa? I can't really think of anyone. Mick.
Yeah. I would say probably not. Like, all the pre-merge characters in Samoa are all pretty bad.
Yeah. So.
How many does that give us from Samoa?
From Samoa, that gives us 6.
Okay.
All right, let's move on to the person who got voted out right before Monica Padilla. Let's talk about Survivor, the Australian Outback.
I have a feeling we're going to have quite a few from this season.
Yeah. So we'll probably have more than the average of 7. So let's talk about first Jeff Varner. He was just on Cambodia as well. Do you think he makes the list?
I personally think, and I'm in the minority here, that he would have made the list without Cambodia, and that Cambodia propels him up on the list significantly.
All right. I think with Cambodia, he definitely makes the list. I think he was borderline before Cambodia.
Yeah, but I know I'm in the minority on him making the list before Australia, but I'd say definitely post.
Yeah, I think he was only on 4 episodes, but he truly was the star of those episodes. So.
Oh yeah.
So, let's talk. Another one who I think is a yes is Mike Scoopin.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, he fell in a fire, and he caught a pig and killed it. So, I think that warrants him. Plus, he had all the Philippines as well. But let's go. Obviously, Tina Wesson.
100%.
And Colby Donaldson.
Borderline. No, I'm kidding. 100%.
I would say Keith Famey. I think he was a big character in Australia.
I would agree. He would be probably on the, like, if we could only pick 7 from Australia, he probably wouldn't be on my list. But I would say, yeah, definitely in the top 200 ever.
And I would say yes to both Elizabeth and Roger.
Absolutely.
I have to say yes to Amber just because of All Stars. I mean, she's a huge focal point at All Stars. She won the season. She had a romance. I mean, if we were just doing it on Australia, I would say no.
I could go either way. She might be another like Natalie White where we asterisk her, but
okay. All right, we can asterisk her. I think no to Nick Brown.
Agreed.
Yes, for sure, to Jerry Manthe.
Yes.
Huge character, especially throughout 3 seasons. What are your thoughts on Alicia Callaway?
I think so. I mean, she's got one big moment, but then she's also just a consistent character throughout that, and she also exists in Survivor All-Stars, so I would say yes.
Okay. Kimmy Kappenberg.
I could go either way on Kimmy. I would probably lean a no, but I could see yes.
Let's say yes with an asterisk. I think she was, for when she was on the show, she was big, and we don't know how she ends up in Cambodia. It could it could mean nothing more, or she could, bring a lot more to the season. We don't really know. So I would put an asterisk with it.
That's fine.
I don't know about any of the other 4. I know you love Mad Dog, but I don't know if you think she's top 200.
Who? Well, I would say Deb for sure is not.
Yeah.
Mitchell for sure is not. Cal for sure is not.
Yeah.
I would put Mad Dog with an asterisk.
Okay.
She's a great character. She may not have been on for long, but if you were to just watch the first 3 episodes of Survivor: The Australian Outback, you would love her.
Okay. So we have now 12 people from Survivor Australia.
12?
Yeah. There's only 4 people we did not pick.
Wow. I'm okay with that. I think Australia and Borneo are going to be our big ones.
Yeah. All right. So let's move on then. Right before Jeff Varner got out, we had someone from Survivor China. Let's talk about China.
Okay. Todd Herzog.
I think he's a yes.
Agreed.
I think second place Courtney Yates is a yes.
Yeah. I would say Amanda Kimmel, even though I'm not a big fan of her, is definitely a yes.
Yeah, I think Amanda's a yes.
Denise?
I'm leaning towards no on Denise.
I was also leaning towards no.
For the first at least half of the game, she wasn't really there. They didn't really show her at all. And, she was they showed her as, maybe I'd make a decision, and she never flip-flopped or anything. So I'm leaning towards her. What about PG? She's been on 2 seasons now.
I know a lot of people like PG. I was never a huge fan, but I won't complain if you think she deserves it.
I think when you're looking at China, she's in the top tier of characters.
Okay.
Whether or not you love her or hate her, I think she was a good character on the show.
Okay.
Eric Huffman.
No.
James Clement, I'd say yes.
Absolutely.
Frosty Zernow.
No.
Yeah, unfortunately, no. I really like him as a person, but character-wise, he didn't really bring that much. I'm going to say yes to this next guy, Jean Robert.
No, yeah, I would say yes.
What about Jamie Dugan?
Who?
I would probably say yes to Jamie.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear who you said.
I said Jamie Dugan.
Jamie, I would say yes with an asterisk.
Okay. We can do that. Sharia, no. Aaron, no. I would say yes to Dave Cruiser. I think he was a big character for his 4 episodes.
I would say yes with an asterisk.
All right. What do you think of any of the other 3? I'm leaning towards no on them.
Say that again?
The remaining 3, I'm leaning towards no on them.
Let's see. That would be Chicken, Ashley, and Leslie. I agree.
Okay. So that brings us to who was the second person voted out of Survivor Cambodia? Shireen. Let's talk about Worlds Apart.
Okay.
Anyone from Worlds Apart stand out to you?
Callaway?
Anyone from Worlds Apart stand out to you?
David, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I'm now starting to cut it down again. But I changed to 4G, so hopefully it'll be okay. Would you say Mike Holloway, yes?
I would say yes to Mike Holloway. I think he was a really big character. I would also say yes to Carolyn. What do you think?
Yeah, I would say yes to Carolyn.
Yeah, I think she made a big impact in the season. I mean, in the middle, she was a little under the radar, but beginning and the end, she was strong. What do you think of Will?
Ugh. What's the title of our list?
Our favorite 200 Survivor character.
Then I would say no.
Okay. I would say yes to Rodney, though.
Yes, I would agree.
Sierra, big no.
Yeah.
I would probably say yes to Mr. Dan Foley.
I didn't like Dan.
I think I'm not necessarily saying I liked him, but I thought he was entertaining and brought a lot to the season. So, are you okay with Dan on the list?
Maybe. Sure.
Okay. I'm thinking no to Tyler Fredrickson.
Agreed.
I don't think he was big enough. Shireen, does she make the cut?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so as well. I also think the next two both do. Jen Brown and Joe.
I say yes to both.
Yeah, I agree. Anyone else that got out before Joe that you think should be on the list?
I'm just thinking.
I think no to Haley, no to Kelly, no to Joaquim. Max Dawson?
No.
No to Lindsay, no to Nina. Vince?
No.
Yeah, so I think that's all from Worlds Apart. All right, let's move on then to Blood versus Water. Blood versus Water. All right. We have one person who was the first one out of this season. Does that help him or hurt him? Vetus. What do you think for Vetus?
I'd say yes for Vetus. I think he made I liked him in Blood versus Water. Wasn't a big fan in this most recent season, but
well, you didn't have much time for it to be a fan.
Right.
Yeah, I think he made a big enough impact in Blood versus Water to still be on the list. Unfortunately, his time was cut very short in Blood versus Water. But other people, Sierra Easton still on the show. I would definitely say yes to her.
Yeah.
And we just finally saw her in Cambodia make an impact in the game. So hopefully she'll be more present as we go throughout this season as well. Hayden Moss.
I would say yes.
I think so too. I think he was a big character that season. I actually found him more of an entertaining character in Blood vs. Water than in his season of Big Brother. So
agreed.
Katie Collins.
I personally liked Katie, but I wouldn't be upset leaving her off the list.
I don't think she makes the list. Caleb Bagston, I don't think quite makes the list. Do you?
No.
Laura Boneham.
No.
John Cody.
I think he would if he had made it further in the game, but
yeah. No. This person, I do think Brad Culpepper.
Yeah, I would say yes.
Yeah, I think while he wasn't on long, he made a huge impact. I would say, I think last time we said, the only person besides Jeff Varner who's made that huge of an impact and went out somewhat early would be Brad. So yeah. I think no to Marissa and Rachel.
I would say yes to Rachel. In fact, I would just nominate her for number 1 right now.
Oh, okay. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7 seasons so far. Let's try to do a few more in this podcast. Let's see. Let's go with. All right, let's go with Pearl Islands, one of my favorite seasons.
Okay.
Who from Pearl Islands do we have?
Well, let's go down the list. I would say yes to Sandra.
Yeah, I think Sandra's a huge character. I think it would be a travesty not to put her on the list. I would also say yes to Lillian Morris.
Yeah, I would agree.
She was a huge character her season. And her tears were almost a separate character. John Dalton, a.k.a. Johnny Fairplay, I think for sure.
Yes.
Dara Johnson. No, yeah. Burton Roberts.
I would say yes to Burton.
I'd say yeah. I think he was a big character on the season. Krista Hasty.
I would say no to Krista.
Yeah, I think so. And also no to Tawana.
Mm-hmm.
Yes to Rupert.
Yeah.
All right. Rhino. I'm thinking no.
Yeah, definitely no.
Andrew Savage.
I would say yes. I liked Andrew in Pearl Islands, and even though I kind of wanted him to be the one voted out last night, I think he did a good job, and so I would say yes.
Yeah, I think he's compelling. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Andrew Savage, but I think he still is entertaining. Austin Taylor.
I don't know. What do you think?
I would say yes. I mean, he's the first person to quit the game. I think he was a pretty big character. We could put an asterisk by his name if you want.
Yeah, I think that would be okay.
Okay. I don't know if anyone else from the season, Sean, Trish, Michelle, Ryan, Skinny Ryan, or Nicole, I don't think any of them make it.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Let's go.
Sorry.
Let's go with the first season. Let's go with Borneo. This is another one we could have a long list.
Should we just say yes right now?
Well, I was going to say, I would almost say yes to the final 10.
Agreed.
That would be Richard Hatch, Kelly Wigglesworth, Rudy Bosch, Sue Hawk, Sean Kniff, Colleen Jervis, Jenna Lewis, Greg Buis, and Gretchen.
Yeah. Joel?
I don't know about Joel.
What about Dirk?
I'm thinking no to Dirk as well.
I would say yes to Stacey and BB.
I would say no to Stacey. I would give BB with the asterisk.
Deal.
Okay. I think Stacey made more of an impact off the show than she did on the show.
That's fair, and I may be thinking about that when I think about it. So,
yeah, I think BB was a really good character for his 2 episodes. So I'm willing to put him on with an asterisk.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's taking me a little bit to write all these names. And Sonia Christopher. I'm thinking no.
Yeah, I would probably say no. It's hard for me to justify her with only 1 episode, even though I do like her.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Let's tackle another season. Let's go with Survivor Philippines.
Okay.
Denise Stapley.
Yes.
I would agree. How about Lisa Welchel?
Yes.
For sure. Huge character that season. Michael Skupin's already in. Malcolm Freeberg?
Yes.
Yes, for sure. How about Abby Maria Gomez?
Yes.
Yeah. I think she's a shoo-in. She's brought it both times now that she's been on the show. I'm going to say no to Carter.
Really, bro?
What about Pete?
Pete was interesting because he had quite a few episodes of invisibility, but the episodes where he had a surge at the end.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm leaning towards no, but
I would mean no as well.
Okay, let's just not put him on. Jeff Kent.
I would say yes to Jeff Kent.
I would say yes as well. I skipped over Artis, but...
Artis, I would say tied with Rachel for first.
Okay. What about RC?
I don't like RC. I don't understand people's fascination with RC, but I know that there are those people exist.
Let's put an asterisk by her name. I think she should be on the list for some point at least. If out of the 200, that's fine. The only other person from Philippines that I can see on the season is Zane Knight. What do you think of Zane?
I like Zane. I don't think he's a bad pick, but he's also only he only had one episode.
Yeah, let's do another asterisk by him then.
Okay.
Yeah, he is a first boot, but I would say he's one of the most memorable first boots of all time. So he may be my favorite first boot of all time. All right, let's go to San Juan del Sur.
San Juan del Sur. I'm a big fan of this season.
All right, Natalie Anderson.
Yes.
All right. Jacqueline Schultz.
100% yes.
Really?
I think I would put Jacqueline on this list over John, but that's me.
All right. I will, since you feel so passionately about it, I was going to say yes with an asterisk, but we won't give her an asterisk either.
Really? Wow, I'm surprised that you would give her an asterisk.
I've only seen it once, so maybe on a rewatch it would stand out more to me. I just remember for the first half of the season, she was pretty much invisible.
I don't think she was invisible, and I also need to rewatch. I don't remember her being invisible as much as I remember her being inconsequential, and I don't mean that in a bad way.
Yeah. All right, how about Missy Payne?
I would say no to Missy.
Okay. I would maybe say yes with an asterisk, but it's definitely not a shoo-in. How about Keith Nail? I'm going to say yes to Keith.
I would agree, yes, Keith.
Unfortunately, we haven't seen a whole lot of him this season, but anytime we do, I just love seeing Keith.
Yeah, he's great.
Baylor Wilson. I'd say yes. I think she was a major character of the season.
Yeah, I would agree.
John Mish.
Yes.
I'm going to say no to Alex Christie, no to Reed Kelly, and no to Wes Nail. Would you agree?
Yeah, I would agree.
But I would say yes to Jeremy and Josh.
Yeah, I would agree.
Kelly Wentworth has, from what we've seen so far, I would say if we're just going with San Juan del Sur, it'd be a definite no. But with what we've seen on Cambodia, does she justify a spot?
I think yes.
Okay.
And obviously, we'll be making this list after the season is a little bit further along, and maybe we'll find out, this was all... She had 1 or 2 good episodes.
Yeah.
But
yeah, if she got voted out in the next episode, it would probably be a no.
She'd have to have a good episode.
Yeah. John Rocker, I'm thinking no.
I would say no to John Rocker.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone else from that season that really stands out to me. So, all right, let's go to what could be a very short list. Survivor Caramoan.
Well, it's definitely going to be short because there's only 10 possible people.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you, but Hope Driscoll is not on my list.
All right, is Sherry on your list?
No.
Is Eddie on your list?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I've always found Reynold to be more compelling to Eddie than me. More compelling than Eddie to me. What do you think?
I would put Reynold on the list. I think we can have the debate later, though, about who's more compelling.
Okay. Michael Snow, I'm thinking no.
Correct.
And Julia, Matt, Laura, Shamar, Hope, and Allie, I'm all saying no as well.
Shamar would be the only one who I could even see. I know a lot of people really like Laura, but I've never really understood that. So I mean, I don't know if you're in that camp.
I like Laura a lot, but I don't think she was that great of a character that I would put her on the list.
Yeah, I would agree.
And if we're not putting Tia on the list, I don't think we should put Shamar on the list.
If we're not putting who on the list?
Tia.
Okay, that's fair.
Because I would say Jatia trumps Shamar. And if she's not on the list...
She's not on the list? What's the point?
Yeah. All right, let's go to One World. One World. Kim Spradlin.
Yes.
Sabrina Thompson.
Yes.
Okay. This is another one I need to rewatch because it's been a while for me.
I tried.
Chelsea Meisner.
No.
Okay. Christina Cha.
No.
Okay. You don't think she was a big enough character?
No.
Okay. How about Alicia Rosa?
Probably yes.
Yeah, I think so. Tarzan.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll say yes to Tarzan. Cat for sure.
Yes.
Troyzan.
Yeah.
I'd say yes. Leaf.
No.
Jay, no. Michael, no. Jonas, no. Colton, probably, yeah.
Probably.
Monica Culpepper, not for this season, but for Blood vs. Water, I would say definitely.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm sorry.
I wasn't a big fan of her in Blood vs. Water, but she was very present.
Yeah. I would say no to the other four, Bill, Matt, Nina, and Courtney.
Bill, Matt, Nina, Courtney. I would agree.
All right.
And you know how much I wanted to like Bill Posley.
I wanted to like him as well, but...
I remember when... Were we podcasting yet?
Yeah, we were both huge Bill Posley fans.
I couldn't remember... That wasn't our first full season together, was it? I thought Philippines...
Maybe that's when you were a guest.
Yeah. But I remember us talking about, Bill Posley's the winner of the season. He's the guy to watch out for. Yeah, it didn't work out so hot.
All right, South Pacific. Sophie Clark.
Yes.
I think so as well. Albert.
No.
Yeah, I'm thinking no. Rick Nelson.
Duh.
Brandon Hanson. I would say yes to Brandon.
Yeah, I would too.
More for this season than for Caramoan. But Edna, as much as I like Edna, I don't think she quite makes the list.
Yeah, I would agree.
Cochran, I think, is a yes.
Cochran, yes, definitely.
Whitney, no. Dawn Meehan, yes?
Yes, definitely.
No to Keith. What about Jim Rice? What are your thoughts on Jim?
I was never a big fan. I wasn't really sure why he was in the second chance voting. That being said, I'm not going to be upset if he makes it on, although I would advocate an asterisk.
I think Jim was one of those that had the potential to be a great character, but wasn't actually a great character.
Right. It's one of those things where, everyone tells you how good he was, and so people start to believe it. But if you go back and watch, he's just not. I'm sorry. He's just not. It's like Joel Klug. Right, would have been awesome if it would have been awesome if he made the merch. I bet Dave Ball would be awesome if he came back on another season with more balanced editing, but he didn't. So he's not going to be in my top 10. Maybe he would if he came back, but he's not going to be this time.
The only other person I could really see is Stacey Powell.
I would probably say no, but I could see it.
Okay. I mean, she wasn't on that long.
Right.
So, what was it, 4 episodes?
Do you give any credit to Christine for her streak?
Not character-wise.
Okay.
I mean, it's impressive she did it. I'll give her props to it. But as far as 200 characters, not really.
Right. I agree. I just wanted to know what your thoughts were.
Yeah. So you just want us to keep it with the 4, Sophie, Brandon, Cochran, and Dawn?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to another one that may not have a lot. Redemption Island.
Oh, God. Okay.
Philip Shepard? Yes.
Yes.
Natalie Tenorelli?
Ooh, definitely. Where's your winner right there?
I'm going to say no.
Okay, deal.
Ashley Underwood, no. I would say yes to Andrea.
Ooh.
I would say with 2 seasons combined.
Yeah, probably.
Mike Chisel, no. Matt Alred, I would say yes to Matt.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a huge character. He got voted out right after he came back in the game. That was awesome. And I personally would probably say no to everyone else.
Let's see. List off some names. We got Steve Wright, I would say no. Julie Wolfe, I would definitely say no.
David Murphy, Sarita, Stephanie Valencia, Krista, Christina. The only one I could potentially see is Francesca, just because she was the first boot twice. That was two very memorable episodes.
Yeah, but I wouldn't put her on.
Okay. We just want to stick with the 3 then? Philip, Andrea, and Matt?
Yeah.
All right.
God, that's a boring season.
Let's go with Nicaragua. Fabio, I would say yes to.
Yeah.
Chase?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say he was a big character. Sash, I would say yes to.
Yeah.
Holly Hoffman, for sure.
Yeah.
What about Dan Lembo?
I like Dan. I would say yes.
I like Dan. He had, like, the episodes he was showcased were great, but he had a lot of where he wasn't really showcased at all. So maybe an asterisk by his name.
Deal.
But, I really like him as well. Jane Bright, I think, would be a yes.
Yeah.
Benry, I'm going to say no.
Okay, I would agree.
Purple Kelly, no.
Agreed.
Nyanka, yes.
Agreed.
Brenda? I would say yes.
Yeah, I would say yes.
Marty, for sure.
Yes.
I think no to Alina, no to Jill, no to Eve, no to Kelly Bruno, no to Tyrone. Jimmy T, what do you think?
No.
Okay. The no to Jimmy Johnson. No to Shannon, right?
No.
Yeah, and no to Wendy Joe. So, for as much as people, think Nicaragua is bad, if you compare it to South Pacific where we had 4 and Redemption Island we had 3, we had 9 from Nicaragua. That's pretty good.
9, wow. Didn't feel like 9.
Tocantins. JT, for sure, right?
Yeah. Steven, for sure.
Steven, for sure. Especially now that we get to see him be Bumblebee.
Crash and burn.
Aaron Lobdell, I'm going to say no.
I would agree. I wouldn't be upset to see her on the list, but I would agree probably no.
I recently rewatched Tocantins, and I was surprised how little they actually show of her.
Really?
Yeah, I thought she was more there, but she really wasn't. Taj, I would say yes to.
I would agree.
Coach, borderline. Debbie Beebe, I'm gonna say no to.
I would agree.
What do you think of Sierra Reed?
I would say yes to Sierra Reed.
I would as well. Tyson Apostle?
Yes.
What about Brendan?
You know, he really does have an impact on that season. He's got the whole Exile Alliance thing going.
I was going to say yes to him as well. I think he was a big character that season. And then no to Joe, no to Sydney, no to Censor. What about Sandy?
I would put an asterisk if we put her on.
Okay, we'll put Sandy with an asterisk. And then no to everyone else. All right, let's go to Gabon. Bob Crowley.
I would say yes.
I don't know.
David?
All right, we'll let him on. Susie Smith.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, to Susie?
I was thinking no, but I thought you would go hard on yes, Susie, so maybe not.
I'm not a huge on Susie.
Then no. Okay. I love it.
How about Sugar? Maddie?
Sugar's a yes, right?
Yeah, Sugar's a yes.
Cool. Maddie. That's another hard one, but I would probably err on the side of yes.
Oh, let's do with an asterisk then.
Okay.
Ken, yes.
You have some weird affinity for Ken.
I don't care whether you don't like him or not. He was a big character on Gabon. Crystal Cox, I would say yes.
Unfortunately.
Corinne Kaplan, I would say yes.
Yeah, Randy, yes.
Charlie, I would say no.
You correct.
Marcus, what do you think?
I think yes for Marcus.
Okay. Dan, I would say no. Ace Gordon?
Probably no.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's put him with an asterisk. I think he was a big part of the early episodes of Going. He was a focal point pretty much every episode until he got out.
Okay.
I would say pretty much no to everyone else, though.
The only one I would consider would be GC.
Yeah, and I don't think he's quite there.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, Micronesia. We have Natalie Bolton.
I would say yes to Natalie.
All right, Eric Reichenbach, I would say yes to.
Yes.
Alexis Jones, no. What about Fiska?
In terms of him as a character, I would actually probably say yes.
Yeah, I think so as well. Tracy, probably no.
No.
Kathy Sleckman.
It's so hard for me to think about what she was like on the show versus what she's like in real life.
Well, I think we have to include her on the short list at least.
Yes, I would agree.
Asterisk by her name. But
yeah, I would agree.
Chet Welch, again, I would probably put him on with an asterisk.
Yeah.
Joel Anderson, probably the same way.
Yeah.
And then everyone else, no. Well, Mikey B and Mary, I would say no.
Yeah, I would agree.
All right. Survivor Fiji. Let's do Earl.
I would say yes to Earl. I would say yes to Dreams.
Yep, for sure. Cassandra, I'd say no to.
Agreed.
Yao Man, 100%. Really? Not a big Yellowman fan?
He was the big black one, right?
Oh my goodness. What about Boo?
I was a fan of Boo while it was airing, but on a rewatch, Boo doesn't stand up, so I could go either way on him.
Oh, let's put him with an asterisk.
Okay.
I like Boo. Stacey, no. Alex, I would say yes to Alex.
Yes, I would agree.
Mookie, probably not.
Yeah, definitely not.
Edgardo, no. As much as I like Michelle, she wasn't a huge character on the show.
Yeah.
She's more remembered for getting screwed.
Yeah, I would agree.
Lacey, I would say yes, though, too.
Yes, and Rocky.
And Rocky. What about Anthony?
I think yes for Anthony. His storyline with Rocky really was the first 5 or 6 episodes of that season.
All right. And I would say no to everyone else. Rita, Liliana, Gary, Sylvia, Erica, Jessica.
Yeah, I could see that.
All right. Cook Islands. Oh, boy. We have so many great ones to choose from.
I would say Cecilia, yes.
All right. What about Yule?
Yule, definitely yes.
Ozzy for sure.
Yeah.
No to Becky, right?
Correct.
No to Sandra. No to Adam.
Correct.
Yes to Parvati, just because of her impact in future seasons.
Oh, absolutely.
Of course, Jonathan Penner.
You're not a big fan of his, are you?
Just like you. Yep, not a huge fan.
Right. He is still the one person who if he were on every season of Survivor, I would not be upset.
Yeah, same here. Candace, I would say yes, just for her impact throughout 3 seasons. And she was pretty big in Cook Islands as well. What about Nate?
Nate had some funny one-liners.
Does that make him a great character?
Right, that's what I'm asking. Like, does he have, like, other than him saying stupid stuff, does he really have much in that season? What do you think?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I would probably tend to agree.
Jenny, no. Rebecca, no. Brad, no. I would say no to Flicka. Would you say no to Flicka?
Yeah, I would say no to Flicka.
No to Christina. I would say yes to Cowboy, though.
Yeah, I would agree. Cowboy, maybe we're stealing the thunder from another podcast here, but someone made a really good point in a different podcast that Cowboy is really the precursor for all of the, like, Philip, Coach type characters you see on Survivor nowadays. Like, yeah. And I think that really rang true as I was listening to that. I was like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. He's really the first kind of out there crazy character you ever see on Survivor. And he also came up with the vote split. First person to ever think of that. So, I mean, Cowboy's mark is on Survivor.
Yeah.
He may not get noticed a lot, but...
Yeah. No to Stephanie, no to JP, no to Cecilia. What about Billy Garcia?
I would probably say no to Billy. Like, he has that one thing, and it's really not that even big of a deal in the episode.
Let's put him with an asterisk.
Okay, but that's your prerogative.
Okay. And no to Sekou. Let's move on to Guatemala.
Okay.
Danny Boatwright.
Yes.
I would say yes. Rafe.
Yes.
I'd say yes to Rafe. I don't say yes to Lydia.
You don't say yes to Lydia?
No, I said I also would.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you didn't. Yes, I would say yes to Lydia.
I would say no to Cindy.
Agreed.
100% for Judd.
Yes.
And 98% for Gary.
Yes.
I would say yes to Jamie.
Jamie, yes.
As much as I like Brandon, I don't know if he warrants a character. What do you think?
I would probably say no.
I would probably say yes, though, to Amy O'Hara.
Yes.
As well as Brian Corridon.
Yes.
And no to everyone else.
I don't know. Brianna Varela.
Yeah.
Has that joke gotten old yet? Where I just throw out random names? Okay. Well, then I'll try to stop.
All right. Let's move on to Palau. Tom Westman.
Yes.
Katie Gallagher.
Katie Gallagher. Yes. No, I don't know.
Let's do yes with an asterisk.
Okay.
Ian Rosenberger.
Yes.
Jennifer Lyon.
No.
I would say no. Karen Grodell. I'd say no.
I was going to say, I'll leave that one up to you. I would probably vote no, but...
Greg Carey, probably also no.
Yeah, I would agree.
Bethany LaGrossa would be a yes.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Janu, I would say no to Janu.
Say no to Janu. I would agree.
Yes to Kobe.
Yes to Kobe.
Yes to Bobby John.
Yep.
No to Ibrahim.
Agreed.
Yes to James Miller.
Agreed.
What about Angie?
I would probably say no.
Okay, I'd probably say no to Willard.
Yeah, agreed.
And actually no to everyone else. The only one in question would be Wanda, but she wasn't even in a full episode.
No, why Wanda? No.
All right,
She sang a song once.
Chris Doherty.
What? How many seasons have we done?
Most. I don't know. We have like 5 or 6 left.
Okay. Chris Doherty, yes.
Violet Tanner, yes.
Yeah.
Scout.
Yeah.
Eliza.
Yeah.
Julie.
Yes.
Amy.
Yes.
Leanne, no.
Leanne, no. I would probably say no. She was important,
Chad,
but
I
she
would
wasn't
say
really a character.
Chad, I would say no. What about Sarge?
Sarge, I would say yes.
Okay. I would say yes to Rory.
Yes to Rory, I would agree.
And probably everyone else, I would probably say no to. John Kenny, Lisa. I like Bubba, but character-wise, he wasn't huge. Brady, Mia, JP, Dolly, Brooke.
Brady, Mia, yeah, I would agree.
All right, we go to the Amazon. Jenna Maraska.
Yes.
Matthew von Ertfelda.
Yes.
I agree. Rob Sesternino.
Yes.
Butch Lockley. Asterisk?
Yeah, I would say asterisk.
Heidi Strobel.
Yes.
Christy Smith. I would say yes to Christy.
Yeah, I would agree. Sorry. Yeah.
Alex Bell, I'd probably say no to.
Alex Bell, I would agree. No.
Dina, I would say yes to, though.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree.
Is there anyone else that you would include on there? Dave Johnson, Roger, Shauna, Jean, Joanna, Daniel, Janet?
Not really.
Yeah, I think that's it. All right, Thailand. We have Brian Heidick.
Yes.
Clay Jordan.
Yeah.
Dan Gentry.
No.
No, I would say yes.
Really?
Pet Cemetery? Come on. How about Asterix?
Okay.
Yeah. Helen?
Yeah.
Ted?
Yeah.
Jake?
Jake. Yes, with an asterisk maybe.
I don't know. I would say yes to Jake. We could put an asterisk there. Jeff just wants to asterisk all the old people. I see how it is.
Yep.
Penny, I would say no. Ken, I would say no. Aaron, I would say no. Sheann, probably yes.
Yeah, probably.
Rob Z,
Yeah.
I think so. Gandia,
Yeah.
I would say so. Everyone else, I would say no to.
Agreed.
All right, Marquesas, Vesepia.
Yes.
All right. Nalia.
Yes.
Kathy.
Yes.
Okay. Pascal.
Yes.
Sean Rector.
Yes.
Sure. All right. Robert, Tammy, or Zoe? Any of them?
No.
I don't think so. John Carroll.
Yes.
I would agree. Rob Mariano.
Yes.
Gina.
No.
Okay. Gabriel.
No.
All right. I would say no to Sarah, Hunter, Patricia, and Peter.
Yeah, I would agree.
All right. I think we only have one season left, and that is Africa. Ethan.
Yes.
Kim Johnson. I'd say no.
Yeah, I would agree.
Lex Vandenberg.
Yes.
Tom Buchanan.
Yes.
Teresa Cooper.
Yes.
Kim Powers, probably no.
No.
Frank Garrison.
Yes.
What about Brandon?
I could go either way.
I could too. Let's put an asterisk by him. All right. Let's do Kelly Goldsmith.
I would say no.
I would probably as well. Clarence Black.
Yes.
Lindsay Richter.
No.
No?
No.
I would say yes. I'm going to put an asterisk by her. Silas Gaither.
Yes.
For sure. I would probably say no to the other four.
Agreed.
So, we have now just gone through every season, and let's see. I'm going to just start tallying how many people we have listed. We're at 50 so far. $100. We have 203, Jeff.
No, we're only gonna have to cut 3 people.
We have to cut 3 people from this list. Any names that you remember that we should cut?
Oh, I think that should be the start of our next podcast.
Oh, all right. Sounds good. So we have 203. We will be cutting 3 people from the list, and then we'll be starting to make the thing of ranking our favorite 200. That's pretty good, though, 203. I thought it was going to be, like 250, and we'd have to...
Yeah, I thought so, too.
But this is pretty good. So join us as we talk more about our favorite Survivor characters. We have pretty much everyone from Second Chances, I think, except Monica Padilla on our list.
Yeah, I think so.
Poor Monica.
Can you really blame us?
But so stay tuned. We're excited to see where that's going. They're merging. What do you think is going to be happening with this merge?
It's going to be crazy with 13 people, to be honest.
Yeah. Who's the person who's in the most in trouble right now?
I think Savage.
Interesting. What about Joe?
We keep saying Joe's going to be in trouble, and then he's not.
Yeah. So you think Jeremy will want to keep him around longer as the meat shield still?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I could see if